morning, fellas. Let's get going. Got a lot of ground to cover today. Very excited. Checking audio levels. We're good. Video's good. Network good. All right. Let's roll. So, we made good progress yesterday, right? And so what we want to do today is see how far we can get. And I think we're going to actually sit down here and cook us something because our deadeye is low. See how far we can get today. Give me a big game. Hey, 6-foot panda. Welcome to the stream, dude. Hope you're doing well. What are you up to today, dude? You got much lined up? Or is it gonna be a laid-back Sunday? Nothing like a little bit of pork to kick off your day here? Yeah. Alright. Let's get rolling. Tear down the camp. I always think about Tear Down the Wall from Pink Floyd every time I read that. Anyways, laid back Sunday. Nice, dude. Be wary of spoilers because we're gonna try to. I think we're about 58% in. Where's my horse? Ah, oh, there he is. And so we're gonna be doing missions here primarily.
How are you, boy?
That might entail spoilers. So I understand if you cannot stay. Now we could do Captain Monroe. I guess we agreed to help him. And I do like going north because it's snowy. And it's a good way to kick off the stream here. Gonna do some shopping. You're gonna buy vinyls? That's interesting, man. I don't know anybody that does vinyls. You just got to the stagecoach mission. Are you enjoying the game so far? I mean, I think you are, since we talk about it often in the Discord, but I'm enjoying it a lot. I do want to finish it, you know, in the next few days if I can, because there are simply so many games I want to get to. And I feel like I've already done a lot of hunting, you know, and fucking around off camera. To the point where if I did a lot more, I think it would get a little bit tiresome. Personally. You're loving it? Oh shit. Sorry, Roach. Was looking at chat. Relax. We're fine, buddy. Taking it slow and easy? Yeah, fair enough, man. It's just, there are so many games that I want to play. I've been recently struck with the... I guess that expression doesn't work in English, but basically I really have the craving to go back to Bloodborne and play it. And now that I have the setup with the console here, I can do that. So... talk to me about the vinyls. Is it vinyls or vinyls? Vinyls, right? Talk to me about that stuff, because it's a little bit of a puzzle. Obviously, the audio quality can't be as high as something like, you know, lossless digital audio, right? So is it just the charm of having like the physical format of the vinyl, or is it perhaps the way the vinyl sounds? Maybe those imperfections are actually part of what attracts you to that. Cheers. Howdy, feller.
I look like I want company. Get moved.
Alan Parsons Project. It's a good one, man. I approve. Used to have some vinyls when I was a kid, and you know, living with my parents. We had like a vinyl player, and it was fun to, you know, to put the vinyl in and get it going. But this, like I say, the sound was always sort of a little bit imperfect because just because of the physical interaction between the needle and the disc, right? Hey, Matt, howdy, feller. How's it going, man? Thank you for coming back to the stream, dude. Much appreciated. How was your day? Because I know for you it's end of day, right? How was your Sunday? Six-Foot Panda, you're saying for you, it's definitely the charm of the physical record and the imperfections, especially on the old records. Right? Yeah, I can see how if you listen to that record back in the day, those imperfections were perhaps almost part of the music in a way, right? Whereas if you remove them, you might find them lacking. You love the sleeves. They come, isn't that great? They come in that soft plastic inside of the sleeve as well.
Fine morning, partner.
So you got obviously the exterior, right, where you have amazing art usually, and then you have the thin plastic cover. It's pretty cool. You're saying there's a lot of old jazz you listen to. Okay. You got a 1940s record in mint condition, and it's so much better than listening to it digitally. Matt Good Sunday picked up a HDD to expand your Xbox storage. Fantastic, dude. That is a great investment. Because having to uninstall games every time you get a new one is a pain in the butt. That's pretty cool, man. Yeah, the vinyl stuff is interesting. Because like I say, it comes down to like a almost an intangible reason why you would go for that versus a digital format. Oh,
Hello. Here I am.
how's
as
it going?
promised.
Captain Monroe.
Of course.
Chief's gone out trying to find medications. It's quite a business.
Yes. Thought we were through with all this.
I actually wanted to ask you about that in a second, 6-Foot Panda, so let's just get through the scene here.
Apparently he's punishing them by withholding vaccines sent down by the federal government.
Really?
I was supposed to oversee the administration of vaccines. Now I hear the wagon's been diverted.
Why would he do such a thing?
To be honest, I truly don't know. They say he didn't have a very good war, so maybe he's trying to start another one.
Is that what you think?
I'm trying to find out, and he knows I'm trying to find out. He'd love to provoke me almost as much as he'd love to provoke these poor bastards.
Meaning?
Meaning that despite the fact that I think he's a horse's ass, he knows I think that. So we're just stuck here trying to make the best of things.
This is the best of things. Children dying of diseases.
No.
Done.
This is awful.
Where is this wagon? Where can we find it?
I can show you. Supposed to be heading to a pediatric coming up through Valentine, but it's been diverted south instead.
Come on, Captain Monroe.
Mr. Morgan, we must act with due caution.
Oh, we shall. We surely shall. Now come.
I was born careful, dude.
Okay. I think I know a spot where we should be able
Anyways,
to...
so about the HDD thing, Because I was looking, I told you earlier, I'm looking into getting an Xbox One X for myself because I really like this setup where I can play on the TV and have my PC not have to actually run the game, so I can stream, you know, in good quality and stuff like that. So the ones that you can buy come with a 1 terabyte disc, right?
What do you mean?
And it struck me that that wouldn't be enough. So yeah, I wanted to ask you. So you think 1 terabyte is definitely not enough? You need an expansion at some point?
Yes, and taking their horses. I mean, I don't know if he personally sanctioned any of this or not. This is the other problem. There's a culture now in his regiment. The rot is
Matt, there's a store there called GB High Five, JB.
Just show me where to
They sell
find
all
it.
sorts of electrical goods. They have heaps of stuff
You
on
don't need to
vinyl.
be involved.
Oh, that's cool,
Thank
man.
you, Mr. Morgan.
So you can go there and just pick up
Please be discreet,
like a bunch of vinyls at good price.
especially with Eagle Flies now imprisoned at Fort Wallace.
You have a 2 terabyte expansion, so total 3 terabytes.
Colonel Favors.
I understand.
That's a ton, man.
So I should drop the wagon back at the reservation.
Oh no.
You filled 1 terabyte in a few days.
Stealing those
What?
and RV wagon will only make matters much worse.
I think doesn't one game have like
Favors has many
maybe
flaws,
200
but I don't believe
gigabytes?
He's callous. More an insecure man at the end of his career trying to cling on to something that's already gone. He fought for the
Like I think a
Union
really
War,
big one is
far
200 gigabytes, right?
From illustrious, a failed man is often the most dangerous.
Especially when you want to jump into older games. Oh yeah, I hear you. Yeah, for sure, man. If you have those games that you might come back to in the future, you don't want to have to reinstall them, for sure. And Game Pass, yeah,
Alright. This is the spot I was thinking of.
yeah.
Let's cut up this way.
How does the
There's a nice vantage
how does
point
the
up at the
Xbox
top here.
perform when downloading games? Because PS4, it's quite slow, even though my connection is very fast. The downloads aren't that fast on the PS4. Is that also an issue with Xbox? Oh, you got KOTOR. KOTOR. I never played that, man, but so many people tell me I should.
We'll have a good view.
I don't know if I could. I'm a little bit shallow in the sense that, you know, I appreciate graphics a lot. And so I think it would be hard to me to get through a very long game like that
Good man,
with
Mr. Morgan,
sort of
but I fear this
prior
task
gen
will be a fool's
graphics.
errand.
Well, firstly, I'm a long way from a good man. Secondly, fool's errands are my favorite kind of work.
Fair enough. In that case, I can see we shall be great friends.
May I ask you a
Good to
question?
hear. Good to hear,
Why
Panda,
don't you just
about the
tell all folk
downloads,
up
man.
in Washington what kind of an idiot Colonel Favors is, and save us all a lot of bother.
Got it from eBay.
Unfortunately, the government
Welcome, dude.
doesn't work quite
Welcome
like
to the
that.
stream.
If you say so.
There. Think that's the wagon.
You say it's definitely hard for you to get back
Just
and
remember
play
to
games that are
clean,
old.
Understand me?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm as clean as they come. Well, all I do is clean.
Well, good luck.
I'll meet you back at the
Especially with so many new games coming out, right? I mean, it's hard to.
No, I can't promise.
I mean, I find it hard to justify, just to myself personally. Okay.
Let's go, boy.
So we need to rob that wagon. You'll give it a crack, Matt? Yeah. It's pretty old school, isn't it? I think it might be a little janky too, because it's old, right? And you know, like if you and I, because we haven't, we don't have the background of playing the game back in the day. We don't have the nostalgia to prop it up in a sense. Not to say that it's, you know, a bad game without the nostalgia, but I think it's a big thing when you're coming back to a game you loved. Is the fact that you're basically reliving those emotional states and so on. Now, are we just... Because I'm gonna level with you, I wasn't listening, so are we just killing these dudes, basically? And listen, if not, right,
So
they will just fail our mission, so nothing lost, nothing of value was lost, including the lives of these dudes. You always want to jump back into Ori. Yeah. So I actually didn't finish Ori, man, and people give me a lot of shit, but it got to a point where I think there was like an intricate platforming section that I was having issues getting through, and the checkpoint for that was just disastrous. So it would make you redo the entire section over and over, and I stopped playing. Matt, you bought a 4 TB external drive. Totally plug and play, okay. That's a good shout, man, because I know they do like specific ones that work with the Xbox, right? So you can't just plug any drive, can you? I think it needs to be formatted in a certain way. And the idea that you can just take the drive with you is pretty cool. I don't think I would do it, but it's a cool feature. Should probably get rid of that animal. I've been carrying that carcass forever. I wonder if I can finish the game today. When Reg finished the game, he was at 80% completion, and I am at 60, I think. So maybe the day is long. I think if we go deep, we can maybe do it. Oh, you're saying any 3.0 USB drive works? Okay. I thought they did, specific ones. Hold on, Roach, take a carrot here, my dude, or a corn. Eat this, Roach.
Whoa, boy, easy.
The fuck are you doing, Roach? Calm down. Which chapter are you in? I'm in chapter 6. Yes. So again, be wary of possible spoilers. Right now we're not doing like a main story mission, so it's not a big deal, but things might transpire that could reveal certain things that have occurred. There's an Xbox external HDD. It's just a reskinned Seagate, yeah. Yeah, I can do without the price hike. Just get an external drive, that's fine. Wait, why is Roach fucked? Like his stats are looking terrible. What's going on, buddy? Here, have a carrot. There you go. That's a good boy. Let's go. You think it's because of the dead carcass? Nah, Roach is a strong boy. He can take... Dude, there was this one time I just had Roach laden with different stuff. I had like 2 turkeys hanging from his sides, a big ox type animal in the back, just all sorts of shit hanging from him.
Captain Monroe, I got the medicine.
Oh, wonderful. That's great news.
You
Mr.
need to
Morgan.
brush him.
Don't worry.
What do you mean 2 to 3
Ain't
times?
too bad.
I'll have to take your word
What?
for
I
that.
thought just brushing him one time would already set him straight.
I think I'm a little past caring about hanging, Monroe.
Maybe. I just hope Colonel Favors thinks he was robbed by bandits and not...
Oh no, I'm still a bandit. There ain't no doubt about that.
Of course. Well, I better get to work. Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Bandit or not, this was a good thing. Maybe it'll get us both killed, but it had to be done.
I hope so.
No problem, partner. Let's see, because, yeah, I always assumed that brushing him once would basically reset the debuff. What's going on, boy? You need another brush? Nah, he's good. I think it tells you too, right, in the little heart icon, whenever he needs a brush. So, oh, what are you doing? You drunk again? Okay. Well, hey, listen, do you want to get out of here? Because I'm tapping this button and you're just crawling. You okay there, bud? You always brush him 2 to 3 times to avoid the red blinking for a long time. Is that how it works? If you brush him... Roach, this guy is walking faster than you are. What's going on with you? There you go. Good boy. Is that how it works? Like if you brush him a few times in a row, you don't need to do it in a while? I guess it would make sense. Okay. Alright, what do we want to do? We have Trelawney. Trelawney is an interesting dude. I think we'll do his quest, and then of course Micah is probably like the next main quest we have. I love this this stuff with crossing bridges and things like that. You can hear the hooves on the wood. Not interested in any stranger business. Take him for a swim? That would be the closest thing to a bath I've had in weeks, man. In game, of course. Isn't it weird when you're a kid, you have to be told and made to do certain things, you know, brush your teeth, have a shower. And now, if I don't do those things for a day, I just feel nasty, man. It just feels super wrong. And not because I should do them from like a, you know, like a moral perspective, like a I ought to do them. It's just that you can really tell that you have to do those things. And so it's funny to me that you wouldn't necessarily realize that when you're a kid. I guess maybe your body behaves differently when you're a kid. And maybe you don't, you know, sweat as much or have oily skin. But those are the realities. Really dig the music they have too for these sections. I I can see though how some people would be bored by, you know, by having to make these long like these long trips from location to location. I can understand that.
Giddy up. Yeah.
God damn it, Roach. Shit! Did you guys see that? Roach, talk to me. What's going on? Did you not see the tree? Okay? What? A few more of these and I'm putting a bullet in you, Roach, okay? Then I'm getting another horse that looks like you and I'll call him Roach, as if nothing has happened.
Hey, boy.
Okay? Oh, we lost a... Lost our ram. Yeah, as a kid you don't realize it as much. Yeah, man. I don't know what it is. I guess it's a combination of things, right? You just... I guess you don't think it's such a big deal to feel a little bit dirty. If that means you don't have to go through the hassle of showering. I don't know. But I always thought that if I had a kid, my approach would be to explain to him or her, you know, why it's necessary to have a shower, what would happen if they don't, and then let them try that for a couple days, you know, maybe a long weekend.
Yeah.
Let them try to not do it and see how they feel. And more than likely they would recognize that it feels pretty bad to not shower in 2 days. And that might be like a more powerful lesson than you just making them do it because you say so. I mean, just in general, whenever parents... I know, by the way, I know nothing about parenting, right? Not even in a relationship, so... But it strikes me that the approach of using force to get your kids to do things doesn't scale at all, because at some point your kid is either going to be stronger than you, or you're not going to, you know, be able to use force to make your will come to pass. So it just strikes me as a better approach, a more scalable approach to negotiate with your kids and make sure they come to the conclusions themselves and things like that. Quick Red Dead vinyl fact. The Red Dead soundtrack vinyl, transparent red, can be found for upwards of £400 or euros. Dude, what? Or just let them play the game, yes. Matt, you think a lot is about your environment too? Fair enough. I mean, for sure, right? Environment is a big thing on how you're brought up. So why is the vinyl stuff so expensive, Panda? Is it because they just aren't manufactured, you know, en masse, so to speak? Like, you know, regular CDs, there's, you know, the whole industry where you can get them cheap, basically, right? But I guess vinyls, that stuff is not really in place anymore, and you need almost like a craftsmanship that perhaps isn't as widely available. You're waiting for the vinyl? Oh, wait, are you gonna buy that vinyl? You just said costs 400 euros? So that's it. It's just a very few. So pressing is the term used when you manufacture a vinyl disc, right? Is that right? It's a pressing. Because the reason I ask is, you know, with music instruments, which is going more into something that I know about, a lot of the times you will buy a guitar that on paper is just as good as another guitar, but it's way more expensive because maybe some famous guy played that model, you know, or there's some heritage to it, right? And I was wondering whether or not there was some of that with vinyls, where there's almost like an intangible, hard to justify extra value. Like sitting in your apartment, you feel gross if you don't shower regularly. If you are on a deserted island, you could go days without bathing and you would barely notice it. That's true. No way, that's the first part. I'll get my hands on the vinyl soundtrack for the second. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense, I suppose.
It's Arthur!
Welcome back.
That's so silly that you have to say it's Arthur when you're like face to face. Like you wouldn't recognize that it's me. Yeah, but I mean, assuming, Matt, assuming you're not growing up in a pigsty, you know, I'm assuming you're growing up in some sort of urban environment in which people generally have access to showers. Right, fat man, I have an animal for you.
Stew without good meat is no stew at all, Mr. Morgan.
Even got a snake as well. Somehow, when did we kill a snake?
Thank you, Arthur.
Okay. Anyways, see what Trelawney is about. We gotta remove the waypoint too. Definitely, there are various pressings. The older, the more expensive, right? Yeah, I suppose that makes sense, right? Like vintage stuff. What are you saying? If I buy an Ibanez, I'm not going to sound like Steve Vai. Oh man, dude, it's funny you mentioned that. I really want to get the Steve Vai Ibanez. You know, the one with the flowers and shit. I really want to get that, and I probably will at some point.
Hello, Mr. Morgan.
Hello?
Josiah?
Josiah?
I was,
Leaving again?
yes, just leaving. I'll see you soon.
Perhaps.
What do you mean?
Well, if I was you, I'd disappear too. This is all pretty much over.
I'll be back.
But I mean, Matt, you're not totally wrong. I mean, okay, we'll talk about it after the dialogue here.
I'll miss you, Arthur. You've been a fine friend to
But
me.
playing a different guitar will definitely make you sound different. Not just because of how it's physically wired, but the feel, your feel with the guitar. There will be different things that you would do in one guitar that naturally you won't in another one. It won't magically make you a great player, though, which is the sad part.
Mr. Morgan,
Sir,
how are
But
you?
it gives you a palette. A palette
I hope
to
so.
choose from.
how
Yeah.
can I help you?
I'm sorry to impose on you again, but I believe...
Have you seen the film Crossroads? Bits of it. That's the one with Steve Vai, right, where he plays the famous.
Colonel Favors has agreed to a meeting to discuss and maybe resolve...
I need
his
to
alleged
watch the whole thing, actually.
Now, he has
That was
lied
pretty
to
cool.
me more times than I care to remember. But maybe this time, he must want peace. Why could he possibly want to humiliate us further?
We got words for his kind, but they're colloquial.
They're
Perhaps
colloquial.
I could make one last request. My men are not allowed to carry arms.
You want us to
Dude,
keep...
Arthur is a proper comedian.
Dull talking and ceremony.
He's a misunderstood comedian.
Non-tribe members present. their chances of lying or worse will be reduced.
Will you, Arthur?
Will you?
It ain't my business, brother.
No, I know. But it is mine. Do it for me?
Charles, I got...
I've saved your life. Do it for me.
Sure. Come on. You
All
owe
right,
this
Charles.
man. You should have him do your negotiations.
Let's go.
Check out this jacket, though. Pretty snap, sharp jacket. All right, Charles, but only because I like you, dude. He's actually a cool guy.
Oh, pal.
This way.
Let's go.
I also have some men meeting me there. I wasn't sure if you'd be able to help.
Follow Rain's Fall.
Thank you for doing this, both of you. You have already
Man,
done
those
so
people,
much.
Ain't a problem. Just hope
the
nobody
naming
recognizes
schemes.
me. Had a few run-ins.
Imagine going to high school and your name is Rain's Fall.
Situation.
Or like Bald Eagle.
Now Eagle Flies is under arrest.
Oh yeah, Eagle Flies is the other guy's name. What the fuck?
Find a way to help him. I promise you.
I just hope.
Matt, is this going down as my game of the year?
I am not asking for very much.
That's such a tough question, man.
People are sick and hungry,
You know what?
and we find our
I'll
medicine
get back to you when I finish the game, because what I find a lot of times is
How can we not view that
it's
as
hard to
something
weigh
personal?
how good a game is until you're actually done with it.
How can I
And
convince
to me,
evil
there's more
minds
merit when a game leaves you
fight back?
very satisfied at the very end,
These things.
rather than,
Because they want you to fight.
you know, some other games, they're very enjoyable throughout, but then in the end, you have a feeling that
Thank
somehow
you
it wasn't as good.
Monroe to retrieve those vaccines, Arthur. You will be
That's
at
a little
the
vague,
as one
but
person
basically, I'll let you know when I finish it.
at least. I still have hope that we can come to an agreement.
It's certainly fucking good. It's really good. But there are some strong contenders, so... I mean, these moments with the soundtrack, to me, they're just incredible. So atmospheric, you know, and every mission is sort of like this. They're pretty well crafted. Even though the action is similar, you know, in some ways, you could say. It does feel like they crafted the missions quite carefully.
Here we are. There's my men up ahead. Hello. Whoa.
Oh, we're doing this on horse. Totally understand. And conversely, is it possible to enjoy a game more after you put it down? Sorry, I was looking at chat.
This way.
And reflect to revisit it. And can reflect or revisit it.
Over
Yeah.
this way. Is there a problem, Mr. Morgan?
Yeah, it's tough, right? Because as the other thing too is when you finish a game, sometimes it's hard to remember what your experience was when you were playing it initially, right? So maybe you were having the time of your life until 20% of the game, and then after that it maybe grows stale a little bit, and then your final impressions would not accurately reflect the overall enjoyment. It's very tricky, man. Very tricky to judge. And I think people judge lightly sometimes when they say, you know, this is the best game. Is it overall or which parts?
Captain Monroe,
it's hard.
we come in peace.
Hello again. Who are these two?
They're friends of my people.
Interesting looking fellows.
Yeah, they won't cause any trouble.
Well, I should hope not.
Panda, it's Gotti for you.
Listen, Mr.
Game of the year. Yeah, man. I mean,
Chief.
you can't argue with the quality of the game, right?
I can't see.
It's just whether or not it's for you and it
In English,
really
they call me
clicks.
Rain's Fall.
Yes, I'm sure they do. Listen, We're all Americans here, and we want an outcome. But quite frankly, I'm confused. Your men are little more than criminals, in my opinion.
Well, that's one way to start a conversation.
We've made, causing disturbances in everybody's lives. But I pride myself on being a gentleman. Really, I do. But there are limits. So, let me be very...
Yo, Arthur.
You okay, man? Someone. Jackson, take him away. Where was I?
You're a gentleman with limits?
Are you being facetious, sir?
Forza Horizon 4. That's a contender for you.
Facetious, Captain
It's
Monroe.
it's a very cool game, for sure.
Chief Rains.
That's Rain's fault.
Exactly.
Yeah, man, I'm one happy camper this year. So many games.
Wait here. I'll fetch you some water.
I'll be fine. Thank you.
It's hard to remember too, because there was a lot of stuff early in the year going on.
You know he's going to have
The stuff I mentioned about Subnautica in the podcast was one of the most incredible experiences I've had.
Seems likable enough for a West Pointer. Why?
You know what Favors is like. Because he thinks it's right.
Far Cry 5 frustrated me during my first playthrough. I went back and played it again with a better understanding of the resistance points, etc., and enjoyed it way more. Yeah, that's another thing too, right?
So he removes Monroe.
If you don't
Removes how?
interact well with the game systems, then you're not gonna enjoy it as much. I think it's why a lot of people didn't
Care about the Indians.
like AC Odyssey as much, because I think they had
You know what they say about him.
they didn't have good builds. I don't think they used, the game systems properly in a lot of cases.
Kinda liked him.
I would argue.
Well, still, he's kind of stuck up.
Your men violated
To me, Far Cry was fun with friends. I would play with Chris Lenton from the ACG Discord. It was a blast.
Come on. Let's go.
Much more enjoyable than when I just played it
lands you
single
currently
player.
occupy belong to the United States government. Why is this so confusing, sir? Why?
Oh, co-op. Oh, dude, yeah. Let's do
Good day,
some races. I'm really bad though.
Remarkably unproductive. I'm afraid the federal government was quite clear, Colonel, that
Vampire
it
is
wanted
up there.
peace and peace for all, and that the treaty had
Yeah,
not been
Vampire was
broken by
pretty cool,
anybody.
man.
Is that so, sir? And did it want impudence, sir, from a junior officer in public?
I sort of lost interest in what's going on here with these guys.
The regiment. Arrest this man.
Arrest
Like,
me.
Gross
Just get to the point where I shoot these old fellas and
You
let's
mad?
get done
You
with
had
it.
those vaccines stolen,
Vampire,
disrupted a
they did a lot
negotiation.
of cool stuff, dude.
Let him.
A lot of those game systems were pretty interesting. Hey, my issue with it,
My mouth shut, amigo.
was there was so much
I
talking.
want to kill this man, but shall.
Get away with this.
Like there was so much dialogue, dude, and it was good quality dialogue too. But I felt that I was expecting more of like a Dark Souls thing where I could just get into combat basically. But instead it was like, oh, you gotta talk to 20 people before you can do the next action sequence.
Look out behind, they're catching up!
Makes it fun for you, 6 Foot Panda. Yeah, it's funny, man. I've never really, to be fair, right? I've never really tried to be good at racing games. So really, the only ones I played were like arcadey games, like Need for Speed and stuff. And those games never punished you for going up against walls and things. Okay. We're fine. Relax.
Come on, Captain. Can you shoot? I can't do it. They're trying to kill you.
Come on, fuck. Alright. You're moving too much. Okay, my dude? Okay, you are now dead.
Ain't no getting out of this one alive.
Come on. Okay. That's a ball shot right there. You are a drive Atari. Yeah, I am. Am I super competitive? Yeah, it's so funny, the drive Atari thing, because I don't know if you remember, but Carrick was saying that basically he feels like the drive avatars behave according to the personalities of the people, and I'm convinced that it's a psychological thing. In other words, that's not literally the case, and rather it's his mind, you know, associating those things together. And I experienced exactly the same sensation. So I would see Sleeves drive a car, and I would say, oh, this guy is driving like a grandma, right? And that makes sense somehow at some level.
This was meant to be a truce.
Okay, you are now also dead. Hey, hold. We're out of Deadeye. Give me a little miracle tonic here. Oh, pop shot. Okay. Didn't actually kill him?
I'll make short work of you.
Oh man, come on. Alright, buddy. It's over, right? It's all over for you.
Morgan, I cannot kill these men. I'm gonna blow your head off.
Okay, not gonna work.
You're dead.
Okay, they're fucked.
You're a dead man.
They're fucked.
Let's go. Captain Monroe, you're with me.
Free aim is tough, man, in this game.
Hop on, Captain. We sure as hell don't want to hang around here. Come on, follow me.
Roach, can you not drive into the trees, my dude?
We got more coming in.
Okay. So basically got a bunch of dudes again.
I think we're finally in the clear. Everybody okay?
Have you guys played Rise of Rome? No. I saw Silver play it, and it looked frustrating.
I can't believe that just happened.
But that's possibly due to the way he plays the game.
Damn talking. They was gonna have you hanged for treason. You can't die for those fools.
And what about the chief?
Can't worry about that now.
You think it's also psychological?
I wouldn't think so.
I was always on the podium. Yeah, that's not accurate, man. It's so funny though, and it worked very well. Even though I knew it wasn't actually Takedown driving by me, the fact that it showed his name and, you know, I would just crash into his car for no reason, of course. It made it quite enjoyable. It gives you the feeling that people are actually driving around in your world.
Here's some money.
Yeah.
Take it and get out of here.
It's on Game Pass, huh?
Start a new life somewhere. I hear Tahiti's nice.
Thank you.
Just hop on a train to Saint Denis, jump on a boat, but avoid Guam.
Where?
Forget about it.
Rise of the Tomb Raider is also on Game Pass, and that's a fantastic game. I never got to it, but I know it's pretty good, and I want to get to it at some point.
Reverend? Reverend. What are you doing here?
All right, 6-Foot Panda, have a good one, man. Thank you for stopping by. Take care.
Running away.
Yeah, I suppose so. I'm running away. I tried to make Dutch see sense, but he's very strange recently.
And the women? Little Jack? You're leaving them?
I told them to run too. I asked them to come with me, and they wouldn't. I've changed. I'm a changed man, Arthur.
This is my believing face.
Die over some nonsense spouted by a fool.
I ain't changed. I'm still a bad man.
Maybe your path isn't changing, Arthur.
My path is coming to an end, Reverend.
I know, son.
You just started Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and you're loving it.
That you will face your
Nice, dude.
destiny like a man.
I really like it too.
Warrior. Because that's what you are.
That's all I am. A fighter. A killer. And a crazy man.
So be it. You lived your way. You'll die your way. But in the time that you have left, don't compromise. And you'll do everything that you have to do just fine.
We'll see.
I don't have to see. I know you. Fight and keep fighting.
Okay. Good luck out there.
Thanks for the pep
Be
talk.
true to yourself, Mr. Morgan. And leave the lies and the hypocrisy to fools like me.
So, talking about Shadow of the Tomb Raider, some of those puzzle sections, they were basically like a compilation of horrible deaths. Like Lara Croft fatalities.
To assist you in a moment.
Oh, sorry, you're over there?
Later.
Okay. Wait, what? Why can I not receive my mail, bitch?
Ready for a clean slate?
Am I keen on Battlefield 5? In a parallel... How to put this right? I think in a parallel universe where I have unlimited time,
Take care now.
I would. But given that that's not the universe that I personally live in, basically, given the time I have, I think I would rather play other games. The thing too is, I'm so bad at it because I haven't played much of those games that I would really need to have a group, you know, go in with some people that sort of taught me how to do things in the game. I don't think you can jump in and learn in a timely fashion. Charles Smith? Charles needs to speak with you. Oh, I don't know, Charles. You're so far away, my dude. Hey, Kat. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing wonderfully well. Charles Smith. I do want to help you, but I think we'll do Micah's mission first. Then we'll go help Charles. I don't want, because we've just been to that region, I don't want to ride all the way there again. And so we're going to do something else for a bit. We also need to...
Easy now.
Oh, look, it's free horses. Yeah, I don't like the look of them. Okay. Tell you what, Roach. Take a break here, boy. How are you doing today, Kat? How was your day? We need to replenish that dead eye, man. Give me a camp. And then you go plain big game. All right, good as new. Man, Arthur is not in great shape. The one thing I don't get is I had ground coffee, but I don't know how to prepare the goddamn coffee. Like, I'm sure it's something I'm missing, but... oh well. Tear down the camp! What is that over there in the horizon? Some kind of factory. Alright, buddy, let's go.
Yeah. Whoa, easy.
That's our dinner.
Not bad hunting, huh, boy?
Bombies for dinner, boys. Arthur or Doc Holliday? Cat, I wish I could take merit for that, but when I'm on the horse, I have aim assist. It's when I'm on foot that I'm aiming manually, so... you know, being such a gentle soul that I am, I can't take credit for that. You know nothing about this game? In what world can you know nothing about this game? This has been probably the most anticipated game all year, and that's in a year where you've had, you know, God of War, Spider-Man, Assassin's Creed, all of this other stuff. But yeah, so Red Dead is just a western. It's a western tale, essentially. And you're Arthur Morgan, it's this dude, you're not running a gang, right? But you're basically doing the brunt of the work in the gang. You're like you're the go-to guy. And our leader, Dutch, is possibly the worst leader ever to lead her. He's so bad. He just continually makes terrible decisions. He's just overall a terrible guy to follow. And like the other thing too is the moment somebody asks him questions, it's like, "Oh, Dutch, are you sure about this plan? It sounds a little unsafe." He's like, "God damn it, I hate everything. Everybody's questioning me all the time. How dare you not just bow to me and do exactly as I say, have complete faith." It's not how it works, man. That's not how leaders operate.
Hope you ain't got none. Can't think of much.
He is a bit of a drama queen. Yeah. Yeah, he's quite the drama queen. All right, fellers.
Ah, there he is. Old Black Lung Morgan.
Shut up.
Was you followed?
Excuse me?
Was you followed?
Excuse me?
Do you know who you're talking to?
I ain't sure. I ain't sure about much no more. All I know is there's law whenever you're around.
Is that so? Because it seems to me that since you've been riding with us, there ain't been nothing but trouble. Stirring things up all the time, getting in Dutch's ear. Seems wherever you is, there's Pinkertons and vice versa. So you better watch your goddamn mouth, boy! Or...
Take it easy, cowboy. You're gonna do yourself a mischief where you're heading.
Micah, shut it!
He started it! Dutch says we is to go on with plans to create a diversion. We gotta get some explosives to blow up the bridge. Keep the army out of here a few days.
I think it's a real bad idea.
I don't think Dutch cares too much. What you think?
That's clear.
We gotta confuse him one last time. Then he and I will head to Blackwater, collect the money, and help everyone leave. He's got a boat lined up.
Blackwater's a fool's errand. Everyone knows it. Even a greedy moron like you.
It's Dutch's choice, Arthur. You're just a senior gun, same as the rest of us. Only you ain't well.
I'm fine.
Then you'll do Dutch's bidding, which is robbing a stage that's coming from Annisburg full of explosives.
Rob a stage. All we seem to ever do is rob a stage, you and me.
Not me, you two. I got my own planning to do. You boys got this.
Shit. Guess we have. Come on, Arthur.
And Cowpoke, take it easy. You could do with a vacation, hmm?
Ain't that the truth?
All right, let's go.
Let's go. What's this other horse?
Are you going to sulk or mount up?
It says it's my horse? Hungarian half-breed. That looks pretty cool. Alright, follow me, girl.
Micah says we should jump it as soon as it comes through Van Horn.
So you're taking orders from him now?
I'm taking orders from Dutch, same as always.
pair of them are becoming unhinged. You hear about Dutch killing Cornwall?
Well, that needed to be done.
Right now? With the Pinkertons breathing down our necks?
See, I'm starting to think that you've gone soft, Morgan. Hey, hold up a second. Pinkerton Patrol, over there. Okay, I think we're clear. Let's head on. Yeah!
It's like he's drunk, man. The way he's riding. Okay. Also, his horse has like furry hooves. Is it normal to have hair on the legs like that?
Okay, let's hold up here. So, Wagon will be coming from that way, down from Annisburg. It'll take the two of us to stop it completely, or it'll never get done. So, I was thinking, you go play dead, and I'll take care of him.
No. I'm the better shot, and you're the better actor. No, you play dead, and I'll cover you.
I got that. I got that. Oh, that's them coming now, I think. It'll be quite the show.
Oh god, it's shooting.
Eric, go moving. Go on. Use this place. These people. Move, you idiot! Move!
Come on, let's get you out of...
Got him.
All right, let's see if we can get this back to camp without blowing ourselves up. Nice shooting back there.
Nice drunk playing.
Comes naturally. I could use a drink after that.
Yeah, no. Just never goes easy no more, does it?
Shoot him, Arthur, before they blow us to high.
All right, man. Peace out, Matt. Thank you for hanging out here in the stream, man. Have a good rest of your day.
I'm all right, Arthur. Oh, yeah. They're aiming for the dynamite. Damn. You need to take them out, Arthur.
Whoa! Okay.
All right, let's see if we can get this back to camp without blowing ourselves up. Nice shooting back there.
Nice drunk playing.
Comes naturally. Whew. I could use a drink after that.
Yeah, no. Just never goes easy no more, does it?
Oh, shit! Deal with them, Arthur!
Okay, I'm trying.
They get off one good shot and they'll blow us both to Kingdom Come. I thought there was no law in Van Horn.
Does it really matter right now, Bill?
God damn it! Still more behind us. Damn it! You need to take him out, Arthur! I'm all right, Arthur! Here come more. We need to deal with this. We're leading them right back to camp.
What do you think I'm doing? Okay. I don't see any more.
All right. Whew. Oh, that was close. Don't reckon I'm cut out to be a dynamite wagon driver.
Killing a bunch of folks so we can rob some dynamite to blow up a bridge. This make any sense to you?
It's a distraction. So it ain't meant to make sense.
It should to us. It's our plan.
You know, look. There's Micah up ahead.
Great. Whoa!
So, you got it?
We got it. Yes, we got it.
What's wrong, Arthur?
Nothing at all, boss.
John, go drive this over to Bacchus Bridge. Get it hidden near there.
He really does think he's
Bill,
in charge.
You go on ahead. I need to speak with Arthur. Good work, son.
What's going on?
Listen, I know we ain't always seen eye to eye, and you find me irritating and a threat, and I
Yes.
like to annoy you. But right now, I need better from you, Arthur.
Okay, Micah. Whatever you say.
I ain't the bad guy you think I am, Arthur. But I am a survivor. Stick with me and you'll live. Oh, the bridge is probably a two-man job. You should probably go help Marston.
Why don't you?
Like I said, Dutch and I got planning to do for the train. There's a big picture here, Arthur. Trust me.
Okay. All right, Roach. Let's do a quick camp here. Get some food, recover some dead-eye. I'm gonna brew myself a new coffee in real life. All right. I will be back in 5 minutes. All right. Got a new coffee to work with here. Go ahead and cook some stuff. The animal on your horse is starting to decompose. Oh man.
Good work, boy.
I guess we'll just skin you then. Perfect deer pelt. Alrighty.
Yeah. You all right, boy? There we go.
Let's hope for a better day. This stew is decidedly lacking on decent meat, Mr. Morgan.
Sure. Might as well make some money off it.
Good job, Mr. Morgan.
Alright, let's change our clothes. It's a new day. And we're gonna do Adler's mission. The main question is, which coat are we gonna use? I think this is a strong contender. The shotgun coat. And we're gonna enable that with like a blue shirt. Let's see. Hold on. Not sure about the white collar. I can see that. Oh yeah. Right on. Okay. I think we're set. Nothing left to do here. Let's just go see what Adler is up to. She always has interesting stuff. This is not my horse. This is my horse. Let's go. Come on, Roach. Go, go, go. Oh my god, it's so slow. Come on, dude. What? Oh god, it kills me. This little soft area around the camp that doesn't allow your horse to ride normally. Whew. Okay. A lot of that nonsense. Let's check out the map here. Actually, she was right there, wasn't she? Oh, what a dumbass.
Okay there. Sadie?
You okay?
Peachy?
You sure?
You got disconnected, Cat?
No, I ain't sure.
You still working?
So you're still having problems with your internet
Goddamn
and being
place
able to
full
stream
of
this?
bickering, fighting, and lying. It makes me real sad.
I know. I need someone to ride with me.
Oh, I'll ride with you.
Finish off them
Wink, wink.
Driscolls. I hear the last of them is holed up at Hanging Dog Ranch.
I don't have it in me no more. I saw Colm swing. I just don't care.
I was a married woman. You know what they did to me. And to my husband?
Sadly. Oh.
You're the only one of these fools that I trust.
That's okay. I understand if you can't stream this. You know, don't feel forced to stick around. I do appreciate you stopping by.
I'll tell you.
Just really sucks about your internet because it seems like it's never working properly.
You, me, and John. This whole thing is pretty much done, but Dutch still has our money hidden away, so...
Well, how do you mean?
When the time comes, just be ready.
What do you mean?
I mean, if we can get out of here with money, you and me, we ain't...
Dude, we have $3,000. Okay?
And none of that loyalty matters.
Jesus. Okay. I'm with you.
Well, then you got yourself a gun. What's left of one.
Thank you, Arthur. You want to ride with me now, or meet me up at Hanging Dog Ranch when you can?
I'll ride with you.
Thanks, Arthur. Okay. Come on.
What?
Hey,
Hey,
what's going on?
That was weird.
I think there's a bunch of them in there, mostly drunk. One of them is a fat fella with a beard. Him, he's mine.
Sure. How we doing this?
We're just going in.
We're just going in.
Okay, then.
I like her.
It's a big ranch, run down, lots of folk there, but spread pretty thin. I'll set it off and then we'll take it from there.
Take it from there. Okay. So, no real plan then.
Oh, I got a plan. Now come on.
Is that a woman? Jesus.
Is that a woman?
End of the road!
I'm gonna die here. Drink the medicine, you fuck. Oh, got it.
Okay, he's dead.
No. Oh, got him.
You killed my husband! You burned our farm! You stole my life! Where's him, you bastards? Jake Adler? Sadie Adler! We was good people!
It's over now!
Okay, slow it down. We still missed. There you go. Bitch is dead.
You might not know it, but you're done! Just time, won't you?
Okay, you take the barn, I'll take the farmhouse. And remember, if he's
That was tough.
he's mine.
I'll try. You come Who's in here? Come on. The lady outside don't want none of you coming out of here. Look out! He's in here.
And your sweetheart too.
No. Okay.
You're on the farm, Morgan. You understand me?
Oh, there you are.
You're just another dead man to an O'Driscoll.
Jesus.
Barn's clear!
Okay, going into the farmhouse.
Where's the goddamn entrance? There you go.
Sadie!
Piece of shit!
I think you got him.
You okay?
Yeah. He was a good man, my Jakey. We was always sweet on one another.
I'm sure.
Yeah. I miss him every day, every moment. They turned me into a monster, Arthur. But my memories of him, they still pure.
I ain't even got that.
You know, you're a confusing man, but you might just be the best friend I got, Arthur.
I know the company you keep. The competition ain't too fierce.
Oh man. Ain't that the truth?
We should get away from her.
I think I need to be alone for a bit.
I understand. You, might want to get yourself cleaned up.
Thank you, Arthur.
Oh yeah. Sorry about your barn and shit. What are you doing there, Roach? Were you just chilling there the entire time?
Okay, fella.
Yep.
Jump the... Can you jump the fence?
Yep.
There you go. That's...
Yep.
fuck? How is it so tanky? There you go.
Throw it up.
There we go, buddy. Huh, interesting. Only gives me the option to skin it.
Let's go, boy. Yep. Easy, easy.
Oh. No, 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 no. Careful. Oh shit, okay.
Hold on, hold on. No, no, shh, boy, shh.
A little bit of KFC for dinner.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
What are you doing? Fuck's sake. See what you've done? All of my turkeys. What? Where's my pelt gone? God damn it, Roach. What? Okay. So you lost my pelt, Roach? Is that what you're telling me here? Oh no, there it is. Okay. Wasn't showing on the map before. Oh, it's there. Okay. Yeah, you should feel bad. Bad horse. No! Oh, I thought you were gonna do it again. Right. Let's see if we can get to the camp without falling down horribly. Where are we? Are we really that far away? Oh shit, we are very far away. I guess we could sell this stuff to the trapper. Nah, let's go. Gonna be a long way there. God damn it.
Slow up now. Yep. Yeah.
Howdy.
Yeah. Easy, boy. Gotta be done. Time to go, boy. Yep.
Oh, poor thing. Poor thing. Come here. Come here.
Yep.
Help me! Help me! Please! Hands up now!
Do it! I ain't gonna repeat myself.
No! Bobby!
Fuck, that was close. Gonna have to camp and eat something because that eye is super low. I don't know if you stole away a piece of meat that you cooked. I don't know how long it lasts for. Suppose we'll try it. Okay.
Hey, come on, boy. Relax. Come on, pal. Yeah.
Come on, man.
You're dead. You hear me, son?
Sorry, I hit your horse. A nice head you had there until, you know, you didn't. Not looking great. It would be fantastic to not die. Right. We gotta pay that bounty off, man. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get to camp. I'm gonna give this, you know, these pelts. And I'll take a break, have lunch, and then we'll reconvene in about an hour to continue this. So once again, I'm I'm struck with the realization that it takes a long time to progress in the story here.
Easy. Easy. Whoa. Yeah.
Hey! Who's there?
It's me, Arthur.
Hope you had a good old time while I've been stuck standing here.
All right. So that's camp.
Oh, yes. I'll be able to make you something out of this. Many thanks, Mr. Morgan.
Well, let's see. Do you have any crafting upgrades?
I've come up with some ideas for ways we could improve things around here if you want to take
No.
a look.
Need perfect pelts for everything. Fuck that.
Appreciate it.
That makes no sense either. Why would you need a perfect pelt in order to make a satchel, right? The pelt could be fucked and it would still make a perfectly usable satchel. It's just one of those things. Don't really connect to reality. Okay.
Are you feeling all right, Arthur?
That's interesting. Can I not cook stuff? Okay. Oh well. Alright, we're gonna take a short break here. Got some weapons here, but no ammo, do we?
I'm so glad this day's over.
Have any ammo we can take? Interesting too, this stuff doesn't show in the minimap as icons. Okay. Anything we can take from these wagons? Because we're running a little low on supplies.
Arthur?
No, nothing. Okay. Alright then. We're lined up to make some more progress later. So I'll see you in about an hour. Thank you for watching, and as always, I'll catch you next time.